Where there is love, there is life. This saying could not be truer for the moment that brings two lovebirds together in holy matrimony. Weddings are highly celebrated events in virtually all cultures as a sign of a new life full of hopes for a lifetime experience of love and joy for couples. Nothing less than great excitement and satisfaction was clearly written on the faces of Ademola and Omotayo as they celebrated their big day on Saturday, 18th December 2021. Accompanied by their families and friends, they went to church where they were joined as husband and wife. Proceeded to the reception hall where a crowd of loved ones, dignitaries, colleagues and well-wishers were already seated, waiting to celebrate with them. Their faces as they saw the display of love and support from everyone. It was a dream come true for them as they had waited 10 years. They couldn't hide their joy as they shared how their journey started, how it has been, and what had kept them till the moment they tied the knot.
Wow, I met my wife 10 years ago at a view center. She happens to be a Manchester United fan, and I'm also a Chelsea fan. I saw her that day and I love her vibe, the way she was talking about football. I was like, wow, with this charisma. So after that, it started like that, and I tried to get her number that particular day, but it wasn't easy. But at the long run, with the sweet talk and everything, then we started the relationship. Though it has always been a kind of, long distance relationship, but we could be able to curb it. And where we are today, happily married. The most important thing in a long distance relationship is trust and understanding. I would just advise the young men that they should try to trust their spouse. They should be able to understand each other. Once they can be able to understand each other, then the love will grow. So, and the new couples, the new wedded couple on ground too, I just said that let's just try to understand ourselves and let's trust understanding. That is the actual thing that happened here, because that was what we actually based it on.
I would say today is the happiest day of my life. I'm so excited, overexcited, I don't even know what to say, just excited, happy, because finally I got married to the man of my dream. I got married to my best friend, and despite the long relationship, wow, it's not been easy, but thank God today we are one. Oh, I've really learned a lot, because one, our relationship has been a distant relationship, and according to people, the way they talk about distance relationship, I never believed in distance relationship. Finally, it worked for me, because the trust was just there. For 10 years, it's been 10 years, 10 good years.
And we base the relationship on trust and understanding, because we believe that once there's understanding and there's trust, it supersedes the love there. So, I just look at it that who can I even choose as a woman to marry, to love? And I chose my queen, because I love her so much. She has been very, very understanding. So I decided to just marry her because the kind of person she is. She has all the quality that a woman needs to have. I just want to promise you I will forever love you. And I will love you and I will continue to love you. You deserve the best. And I love you so much.
Oh, I know I deserve the best, but you're the best man and you're the best thing that have actually happened to me.
The parents of the couple were also excited and grateful to God, who made all things possible for the union to happen. In the same vein, they shared with all youths, couples, and everyone hoping to embark on the journey of marriage necessary virtues they should possess to ensure things work out well for them.
The joy of every father is to see his child, grown up to a stage of maturity, and get married. And that is the day we are now in the life of Ademola David Afolabi. I'm so joyful, I'm so happy, so excited. And be the very first one I'm going to do for my child. One thing I normally preach to newly wedded couple and old couple is just forgiveness. Now, when you look at it, several marriages has broken, divorces from here and there. But note from the beginning, the two of them love each other. So the failing point is forgiveness. I just see love as embodiment that uphold marriage. And I see forgiveness as the water to use to water it so that the marriage can last.
I can't stop her from getting married. She's dear to me. She is well cultured and educated. Everyone can attest to the fact that she is a good person. I advise youth to listen and respect their parents.
Family members and invited dignitaries also celebrated with the couple and gave words of advice to everyone who prays to experience a day of celebration like this one.
Kíyàwó kó hùwà ọmọ rere, kó wo ibi tá ti bí pé lére ló ti jáde wá, kó dẹ̀ mú wá yẹn kó máa kú tó bá délé ọkọ ẹ̀ náà. So kọ́kọ́ náà dẹ̀ wà pé ìyàwó òun obìnrin ibi tí ẹbí bá wò wọ́n kù sí náà ni ọkọ ti máa ń gbé. So ká méjèèjì máa gbé rẹ̀ pọ̀ pé Ọlọ́run bá fàdùn sílé ayé wọn.
The only advice is that marriage is the only institution that you collect certificates before getting into the school. And what the certificate said is that you are certified to start a new union. So what I would tell them is that whatever they believe in that makes them to agree to work together, they should hold on firm to it no matter what the storm brings their way. And they should just work it through and ensure that they justify what they are both certificated for.
The reception was a fun-filled one as the couple, surrounded by loved ones, frolicked to the music.
I'm really honored to be the one to anchor the cutting of the cake. E-S-U-S, Jesus. Please, can we put our hands together for Ademola and Aisha?
The delectable cake was a sight to behold as the bride cut a piece of it to feed her husband with. This was a great delight to her husband.
All your perfect imperfections, give your all to me, give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning.
Oh my Lord.
Even when I lose, I'm winning.
Hey, John, what are you?
Of me, you give me all of you. How many times do I have to tell you?
The day would not be complete without the insightful remarks by the chairman of the day, Mr. Cyril Abaku, Research, Content and Quality Control of TVC News, whose message was hinged on the need for both husband and wife to maintain a vibrant relationship with God, the author of marriage, for their home to be kept.
Marriage is a good thing. When you find a wife, you find a good thing, and you obtain favor from God. My advice to you is that I know you've received so much advice before the wedding, and even after the wedding, you keep receiving advice. But what will sustain your marriage is your privacy with God. What will keep your marriage is when you learn to make out time as husband and wife to have time together in the presence of God. It will help you to deal with your challenges. It will help you to overcome problems. It will be for you a bulwark of defense in the day of trouble. Why do I say this? I said it because we saw in the life of Joseph was a man that feared God. He was about to get married. A problem came up. It was God that spoke to him privately. His mother wasn't there. His father wasn't there. Nobody was there. You have to develop capacity as a man to run your home from the counsel of the word of God. Your wife as well. As husband, you are the head of your wife. You are the head of your home. I want to implore you that to succeed in this role, you must make God your priority in your home.
As they stepped on the stage for the couple's dance, Ademola and Omotayo seemed to realize that they could not have asked for a better start to life. On this big day, the long wait had paid off, and a heavy cloud of romance was slowly descending upon their heads, pregnant with a downpour of love and a lifetime of affection.